Good evening, guys. Good evening. I think we're live here. Thanks for joining. We'll get our scripted part out of the way. Don't worry, it's not a full cup of coffee. I made like a little latte. Hope everybody had a great day so far. It looks like it's a full moon out here tonight, but I think I checked my phone and they said the full moon might be tomorrow. They were also posting in like the local Facebook groups. They were seeing like weird lights in the sky, as well as there might be a meteor shower tonight. Somebody was reporting seeing shooting stars. Weird lights in the sky and then shooting stars. Who knows what's going on? It's November 4th, but thanks for joining tonight, guys. Hope everybody had a great day. Couple trades in the NFL. I guess it was the trade deadline today. Makes sense. We'll talk about those a little bit. We'll talk about those. Colts going all in. Colts are going all in, and they are not thinking about paper tiger status. They gave up. Beautiful timing, Dan. Say hello to Yuki for me and Sam. Thanks for joining tonight, man. Look up. I'm hearing there might be a meteor shower of some kind tonight. So I was just out there. I didn't see anything, though. I was looking, but I didn't see any shooting stars. Hello, Clarks. Thanks for joining tonight. Thanks for being here. You might know. What is this full moon called, Clarks? I don't think it's a full moon tonight. Not just drones. Yeah, I know. Some people were like talking about, oh, it's this flight or whatever. You see drones up there? I've considered getting Starlink myself. I've only seen those in the sky like once, I think. But that's wild if you've ever seen those, like the Starlink satellites flying around. So I was working on... Okay. Yeah, I imagine. I'm sure they're always busy. So I was working on the video that we're working on. I don't know if we'll do that tonight. It's about halfway done. The Beaver Moon. It is also a super moon. Well, good news is both of the cats are inside right now. It's a super moon tomorrow? Uh-oh. So tomorrow, is it tomorrow or tonight? Because it looks full tonight, but Apple said it's tomorrow. Frost moon. Definitely the frost moon. Some frosty mornings coming up for sure. So yeah, I was working on... Okay, so tomorrow. This is the full moon. Meteor shower tonight, maybe. I was working on that NFL mid-season breakdown short. I was just talking about how the Colts are going all in. They just traded 2 first-round picks and a player they drafted in the second round for Sauce Gardner. So Colts are going all in. They're questioning debating the paper tiger status themselves, deciding to go all in. Cowboys also traded for... Jets are just sold their entire team. Cowboys traded for Quinn Williams. Eagles traded for Jalen Phillips from the Dolphins. Probably a good move, I imagine. Let Howie cook. But I was thinking tonight we could It's a good point. It's a good point. Yeah. So what's Sauce Gardner gonna do to stop Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes? That is a. They were saying it. They were saying it on the broadcast, and I think they've said this about Patrick Mahomes a couple times on the broadcast, is like how instinctive he is as a quarterback. And Josh Allen is too. And they're probably the two best at it. Yeah. I could see that, Dan. I like that point. It would if they get blown out in the, I guess they'd probably. We'll see who they have to beat. If they, well, the Cats have discovered that they can pull out the cord. I still have a corded microphone. The Cats have discovered they can walk, get the cord under their belly. What's up, Nad? Welcome in, bro. Good to have you here tonight. The Cats have discovered that they can just straight up they can get like their body in between the cord and just walk forward to pull the cord out of the computer. So that's why we lost audio for a hot second. We'll see who the Colts beat, if they beat anybody, to get to the AFC Championship. But I think for now I'm okay. I talked to my uncle Dan today, and he was vehemently opposed to the paper tiger status that we assigned to the Colts. So, but it's a big move. Trading for Sauce Gardner is a big move. Also, I don't know if anybody else saw this, but Tom Brady said that his dog is a clone of his other dog who passed away. I mean, like, it was just interesting to me. I thought that was interesting on multiple levels. One, the whole moral genetic implications of it, but then also, like, because it's Tom Brady, it's like he's almost unclonable. Like, thinking about like sports players who are clones of another one, like Kobe could be considered like a clone of Michael Jordan. Not actually, but like he developed himself to be that. He gave it a different name. Well, exactly. He gave it a different name, and the point is, like, the dog will be different because it's raised in different circumstances. But like, in terms of the moral implications, it's like there are plenty of animals that needs homes out there. I don't know about cloning a dog. I can't say I'm pro cloning. I don't know if that's a hot take, but when I saw that, I was like, I've become a fan of Tom Brady, ironically, but I don't know about that move. I thought that was a little odd, but then I was thinking about like who were Brady is one of one. You can't even clone Tom Brady. Unclonable. But I was thinking we could like make a video based on our list from this morning. Like, and the on-screen cue would be like POV when you are indestructible. And we like maybe use some type of cold open and then impact effects with that. So that's what I was thinking we could do tonight. If anybody has any different ideas, let me know. That's what I was thinking we would work on. Tom Brady did come up on this list of indestructible athletes. I was also thinking about like archetypes, like we called the Ravens the Trojan horse of the AFC and the Buccaneers the Trojan horse of the NFC. But like, would there be better? Like, the Trojan horse is a great archetype. And when I started working on this project, like that's kind of what I was looking for, was archetypes. So if we had, I was trying to like, I don't know who could be considered the best like Trojan horse in sports history or modern sports. Like we called the Ravens and the Bucks Trojan horses, but I was thinking we could make a pretty cool short with like the title being like the Trojan horse of blank. But I don't have the content yet. I haven't thought of the idea yet. So if anybody has any ideas for Trojan horses, all-time Trojan horses in sports history, let me know. That's a good one. I would say that's more like almost David versus Goliath, maybe? Maybe? Which is an archetype. Lester. It's almost, they are related though. David, Goliath, and the Trojan story of the Trojan horse are somewhat related, it seems like. Or we could make like a compilation, like indestructible moments in sports history. Is that too like broad though? It might be too broad to do it like a compilation like that. So, just cooking up some ideas. I'll play what we got from the I'll play what I got for the next video I'm going to release. It's probably going to be released like tomorrow. Oh shoot. Never mind. I did something stupid, guys. So yeah, we'll come back to that. Broad causes conversation. Okay, Dan. So maybe we make like a Mount Rushmore short. Most indestructible athletes. I think that could be cool. And we just pick one from all these sports. I was also just reading an article about how the algorithm likes controversy and it likes disagreement. And it's funny, like the author was saying that it causes, like, people are drawn to the divisive nature, the divisive content. But I just thought, I'm like, that made me think, like, okay, Well, then, in order to break the algorithm, what you have to do is not be divisive. That way, you get people showing up for your message and not like what the algo gives you. So, that's why I'm okay with doing like a broad, indestructible moments. Because it can still stir debate. Like, the number one short that we've released was the Deion Sanders short, which began with like Michael Irvin saying most gifted athlete to ever touch a football field. But it's like that's the kind of good debate. Like that's the kind of good debate we're trying to drive. And like a whole bunch of people commented about like, no, it wasn't Deion Sanders. It was like Bo Jackson, or Bo Jackson being the overwhelming number one answer to people who didn't say it was Deion Sanders. So I like driving that kind of conversation. You know, like we can disagree, but like we're disagreeing and nobody's like heated about it. And there's not like hateful language coming out. So that's why I like what we're doing. We got some basketball tonight. Flyers up 3-0. Let's go. Fly Guys up 3-0 already on the Canadiens. Wow. I'm hearing the Flyers hype train. What's up, Chocolate? Chocolate, we're having a broad conversation about. We started this conversation this morning about indestructibility, indestructible athletes in sports, indestructible moments in sports, trying to become indestructible ourselves. I am. I think, you know, that's a good. I don't know if you've seen the video. I don't know if the algo showed you the video. Like, one of the best traits you can have is to be unstoppable. I think unstoppable and indestructible, synonyms. You can use them interchangeably. So that's what we're trying to. Dark Chocolate, what we do on here, we try to make our videos live on stream. Use input. Test ideas. Have conversations. So yeah, Dark Chocolate, if you have anything that. This is what we have these. We have this list. It's a rough list right now. So yeah, we're talking about, and like we were talking about the traits that make you. You think the human body itself is unstoppable? Well, that's an interesting point, because by nature it is stoppable. Nature has a stopping point, but like these guys and girls tap into a part of nature that is. So I'm interested to hear what you mean by that, by saying the human body itself is unstoppable. The mind is exactly. The mind is unstoppable, I would say. And like when you have determination, you can become like consistency, determination. These were the things we were talking about. Like these guys have. And one of my most viewed shorts of all time is a short about Shaq, where I said, because I like to have on-screen textual cues that like get people's brains thinking in a certain direction. It's like, you know, it's common out there in the algo world these days. You know, you see text across the screen. It's like basically it's an on-screen cue, queuing up your mind to think certain things. So we've done one before that says POV when you're unstoppable. We could do the same thing here, like POV when you're indestructible. Just trying to think of like what's a good direction to head with that, and that's the conversation we're having tonight. But thanks for joining, man. Appreciate the comments. We also talked about indestructible moments in sports. I thought Dan suggested He suggested multiple of these, but Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier, total number one. So maybe we could do one of those. Jackie Robinson could make his first appearance on former squad. Excuse me. So yeah, guys, that's what we're doing here. Pursuing these ideas. All right, I will play that. Let me pull that up. It's one of our better performing shorts. And it should explain it should explain what I'm talking about in terms of like some of these ideas. There are a lot. This is one of my favorite shorts I've ever made. So I'll bring that up on the screen for you guys. So this, you can see, like, it's interesting to look back on these things, and we should do this more. Like, look back on some of the stuff we've made. No, I'm just talking about the specific opening here. Well, I'll hit play. That's another thing. It's got impact effects right off the jump. It is funny. And it's not perfect. I'll play it one more time. Yeah, I did. Guys, it's like sometimes it's like I'm cooked. I'm like, I can't make anything like that good anymore. I have that feeling sometimes. But I know it's not true. That's why we're becoming indestructible ourselves in the lab every day with these live reps. But that's when I refer to the on-screen cue. That's what I'm referring to, is when the POV when you are unstoppable. That's like gets your brain headed in a direction, thinking about like unstoppable. And honestly, like we could just do Shaq again. I mean, I'm sure he's got more moments than just that. But that's what I mean with the on-screen cue POV when you are unstoppable. It's just like when you read that, because your brain works so fast. You know, your brain is working. Your brain works so fast. It processes all this information instantaneously. So that's what that's why we're kind of like breaking down the dopamine pathways. And here, like, using impact effects to draw attention. Hey, I'll cop to it. So I think that's what I'm referring to when I was referring to the on-screen cue. He's yo, Chief. Welcome in, bro. He does that affect how good he is, though? I think he's still like the most dominant ever. And that I've seen, maybe, big man. What do you think, Chief? What do you think about your boy Tom Brady cloning a dog? Does that ruffle any morality feathers for you? Or he's just a perfect human? That's true. That's a good point. There wouldn't even be a Hack-a-Shaq if he could hit the free throws. He could clone himself. But Chief, yeah, that's part of it is like you can't genetics while genetics are important, it's not all that a person is. A person is a product of their environment. Tom Brady, you've probably read the books, and you probably know more about Tom Brady's upbringing than I do. But that probably had a lot to do with why he's Tom Brady. So I'm just trying to think what would be a good one like that. Maybe Andy Reid with impact effects. POV when you are indestructible. And then we'll like maybe show him like fighting Kelsey. What other moments would define Andy Reid? One, just because I think it's funny, trying to have some fun tonight. And I do think Andy Reid seems to be indestructible. What moments would we put in there for Andy? Like 3-time Super Bowl champ, I believe. We could put him raising a Lombardi trophy. I don't know about that. Chief. Chief, you missed it last night. I think it was last night. We were saying that you would have hated it. You would have been long gone. He is the walrus. That's cool. I like that. Dude, Chief, you would have hated it last night. I was saying, I'll take full ownership of it. The Andy Reid, Pat Mahomes connection is a better connection, QB head coach connection than Brady Belichick. Yeah, that's true, Dan. I think that's true. I don't want to mention it in the short. I wouldn't want to bring that up, but I do think that is true. I mean, the guy hasn't it's true. That I see what you're saying. I just don't know if we want to bring that up because I feel like this is gonna be like a lighthearted, similar to that Shaq. Sorry for shaking this. Trying to keep it lighthearted. Oh, that's not even ridiculous at all, bro. It's not when we're talking about the connection. Because no, it's not rage bait, bro. It's kind rage bait, if anything. Kind rage bait. But no, it's not rage bait. Because, dude, Brady have they not proven since Brady that it was Brady all along? Like, yeah, Bill Belichick's a good coach and all, but I'd say it's been Brady all along. And also, like, Belichick being, like, not the offensive play caller, whereas Andy Reid is the offensive play caller. Like, they had that, like, we're making that NFL preview or NFL midseason breakdown. And, like, they had that play against Buffalo where, like, Mahomes, like, faked a rollout. I don't know. It impressed me. Yeah. I hear you. Welcome in, Frank. Thanks for being here. Not rage bait, though, Chief. Not rage bait at all. Uh-oh. Is that true? Is that true that Belichick didn't even draft Brady? I mean, I believe you. I didn't know that, though. I guess when you was drafted 99. Thanks. That's a good point. That's a good point. Backing me up. I appreciate it. Backing me up. I like to have that. I need it because I need the support. Thank you. It's just like, who wants to watch an Andy Reid short though? Not me. Maybe if we make it like perfectly. Or maybe we make a rage bait for people like Chief. Say the best QB head coach duo in NFL history, and put Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid on screen. It's not rage bait. I swear. Andy? Dan, you're referring to Andy? I think he does. He is kind of yeah. Andy's a kind of a legend, and he in the press conferences. I do remember, like, Andy Reid, when he got fired from Philly, he had multiple teams wanted him to go there to be their coach. Kind of had his choice of where he wanted to go. He chose KC. I think it actually would be. We're gonna try to do an Andy Reid short. I think it'd be good because we can lead in with. We could lead in with like getting fired by the Eagles. Like POV when you're indestructible. It's all good. I'm looking for some vids and stuff. We'll find them. John Madden is legendary. His legend is indestructible. For sure. I mean, his legacy will live on like none other. I mean, his name is like maybe the most synonymous with football at this point. I like even more than like Lombardi, you know? Madden, like the name Madden, you think football. In terms of name, like fast word association, like Lombardi, you'd say trophy. At this point, I think, right? You know? Brady, you say quarterback. Madden, you don't say video game, you think football. That's what I would say. So I would say yes, Dan. I would say yes. Does he make it on this tier list? I don't know. I mean, this tier list is not the best. I mean, Patrick Waugh should probably come off. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Everything else is just date, NHL date, NBA date. They don't call it, I mean, yeah, he's like almost like, and it's interesting that like the coach, well, it's Part maybe due to like the importance of coaching in football. You know? Like might have something to do with the importance of coaching. Yeah, I mean it's a pretty I would not like there's got to be other like we said earlier, Martin Brodor's in over Patrick Waugh. Sorry. But Jaromir Jagr's staying in. Lou Gehrig's staying in, Cal Ripken's staying in. Kobe staying in. Mary Lou Retton, I don't know. I did take out Serena. Maybe we could do a top 10. Is there a top 10? Do we have 10 right there? Yeah, that is 10. Now, maybe we just try to do like an old-fashioned like Sports Center top 10 indestructible athletes in sports. I kind of like that idea. Does Mary Lou Retton make the list? Like I had Mary Lou Retton on there for Clark's. I didn't do any like research on Mary Lou Retton in the meantime since the last time we were together. Allen Iverson? Okay, if you're saying AI, Dan said AI, maybe over Kobe. What do you think, guys? Iverson over Kobe? Also, Mary Lou Retton. We're working on the list, Clarks. We're working on it. It's our top 10. Moses Malone. See, we can't just have too many basketball players. We already got Michael Jordan and Kobe and Shaq. That's 3 of 10 basketball players. We can't be... I mean, I appreciate the suggestion. And Moses Malone, like, that's just unfortunate, you know. I mean, I'm cool with doing the throwbacks. Maybe we put Jackie Robinson. Yeah. I think we put AI over Kobe. We'll put AI on the list instead of Kobe. And we got to put Jackie Robinson on this list. Maybe instead of... We can't have both Cal Ripken and Lou Gehrig. I'm going to take Cal Ripken out and put... I don't know. Yeah, Jackie Robinson because of the moment. Yeah, he's got to be in there. Instead of Cal Ripken. But and leave Lou Gehrig. Cuz his like indestructible like that is like a charge statement almost. But I like it. Is Yager deserving of the only over like Wayne Gretzky? Do we think? I mean, I know the guy played for like a billion years and was like a Hall of Famer and great player. Are there any other hockey guys should be on there instead of him? Also, don't have a boxer on here. I wonder what boxer would be most described as indestructible. Maybe like Tyson in his prime. I don't know if Andy Reid makes the list. TBH. He's not even an athlete. Not even an athlete, guys. Right now I'm questioning Shaq, I think, is indestructible. I don't think Djokovic, longer career, did more with less. So, all right, Dan, if you're saying that, I trust your instincts. I trust your instincts on that. And I don't think it's... Listen, again, we're trying to drive like a good conversation. People like if the angry comments and the like, hopefully we get whole bunch of comments, angry comments being like, no, this person is indestructible. It's like that's what we want. We want people to be thinking like, oh no, like that person was great, Like, and that's why I was talking with Chief earlier. You know, it's like kind rage bait. Like, Chief, I wasn't trying to get anybody mad by saying that Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid are a better coach QB connection than Belichick and Brady. It's just trying to drive like a different kind of conversation. Shaq, Brady, Yager, Jackie, Jordan. Top 5, no order. I think that's a pretty good top 5. Yeah, I can't. You don't find me arguing with that top 5. So, no, I think I like that top 5. I will just say that I love that top 5. It's very hard to argue with that top 5. And you got basketball, football, hockey, baseball, and basketball. But like, yeah, I love it. So nice mix in there too. I don't know. So Clark said we can Knicks. I think they meant Knicks. Mary Lou Retton. What about Michael Phelps? Michael Phelps, pause. We haven't done a Michael Phelps short. I was thinking, like, that's why I'm like, again, I say this a lot. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh no, we're going to run out of content. Like, we'll never run out of content to cover. There are limitless stories out there and memories. Michael Phelps being one of them. I mean, greatest Olympian of all time? Maybe. Is he indestructible, though? He was in like 3 different Olympics. Over Mary Lou Retton, though? I don't know. I think I got to take out Andy Reid. That's like no question got to take out Andy Reid. Not even an athlete. Yeah, we'll take out Andy Reid and we'll put Michael Phelps. For now. I'm willing to be convinced otherwise. So right now for top 10 indestructible athletes. Yeah, Djokovic is in there. Clark's. I controversially have Djokovic in there at the moment. But I'm going to leave him in. Shohei Ohtani. Talk about indestructibility. Although he is injured. He's a modern-day baseball player, so he doesn't play all the time. That goes unsaid. I know, Dan. That goes unsaid. It's like, well, that's part of why I was thinking he's indestructible. He's like untouchable, you know? He's like untouchable. But no, yeah, again. No, we're not going to say Shohei. Not going to say Shohei. This will be like our first top 10 list, so this should be fun to make. Jim Thorpe. Now, I love the suggestion. I do. But I don't know. Plus, it's going to be like hard to grab some video on it. Like this is going to be like a really short top 10. I mean, not short, but like we're going to use like a clip, just a couple seconds of each person. Jesse Owens. I hear you. They are good. They are good suggestions. Yeah, I think Muhammad. We might have to put Muhammad Ali on the list instead of Mary Lou Retton. I think we'll do that. And I think now the list looks way better and way closer to what we're looking for. I'm going to put Jackie Robinson number 1. Federer, it's like Federer or Djokovic, Dan. It's one of the two. I think it's one of the two. And the question is like, oh, hopefully I didn't. I was just trying to smash. Hopefully, yeah. So I would say it's one of the two, Dan. It's either Federer or Djokovic. If I'm trying to be, I'm not trying to. I would say that I would say Djokovic is more indestructible because like he got booed. You know, he was getting booed at the U.S. Open. Why not LeBron? Great question, Gary Turner. Great question. The reason why I would say not LeBron. Now, it's funny. It's like he defines all the traits we were talking about. Oh, Jokic, you're saying Jokic, Nikola Jokic, who, you know, could be considered indestructible himself. Maybe, like, grabs a couple more titles somehow, might get there. Tim Duncan, also. Now, Gary Turner asked a great question. Why not LeBron? I'm just gonna. Why not LeBron? It's a good question. It's a good question, Gary Turner. Because I would say that LeBron does not appear unflappable like these guys do. These guys all have an unflappability to them, an unbothered nature. Whereas LeBron seems brought into the conversation. These guys are above the conversation or set the conversation. If that makes sense. That's why I would say not LeBron. Is that a good answer? I would love to hear your thoughts. But that's why not LeBron. One of the reasons. Putting Jackie Robinson 1. I think Michael Jordan 2. Dan, your top 5 was good. You had Brady, yeah, probably Brady up there. I might put Ali in there instead of Shaq in my top 5, but he wasn't in the top 5 when. His durability in mind. His durability, it's a good point. It's like, why am I not putting LeBron in here? Gary Turner, if you want me to put LeBron in here, I hear you. I hear you, man. his durability and mind. He is a great basketball mind. Underrated, obviously, because he's so amazingly talented. But I just don't know if LeBron's legacy is not indestructible. Like, Jordan's legacy is... No. I'm explaining why not LeBron. That Jordan's legacy is indestructible. LeBron still has the decision in his legacy. He still bounced from, like, part of the indestructibility of these guys. Brady spent 20 plus years with the Patriots, and then it's like, oh yeah, he did move a team, and then he won a Super Bowl there. Like Jordan with the Bulls. Yeah, we're forget about the Wizards. Do you get what I'm saying though? With like, Chief, we're coming up with our top 10 indestructible athletes list. You're gonna back me up. I'm taking some heat right now for not having LeBron in there. I feel like you would back me up on that one, Chief. We got Jackie Robinson 1, Michael Jordan 2, Brady 3. I'm thinking Ali 4. Sure, they've been terrible because he gutted them. LeBron, the GM, gutted the teams to pursue success while he was there. Yeah, but Chief, that's why Jackie was not average. 1. And 2, that is the number one indestructible moment in sports. It doesn't get more indestructible than that. Unstoppable. All right, you type in. I could go look up his triple slash, and he was a. I'm saying when LeBron went to Miami, he won with Bosh and Wade. No, Ted Williams is a good one. Ted Williams is a good one. I hear you. You go. So Chief is not backing me up. Chief is not backing me. I hear you guys. I hear I hear you loud and clear. I hear you. Babe Ruth. See I'm telling you guys, it's about legacy, the indestructibility of your legacy is part of it. And LeBron will always have his naysayers. I agree that he could go back to any era and dominate. I agree that his durability is it will never. He's gonna have every record. I mean, it's insane what he's done. I mean, if you guys really want... Okay, who do I take out? I guess I take out AI. I could take out AI. Okay, we're not taking out Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson has to be in there. I could take out AI, but that would personally hurt me, but I would do it for you guys. So, I mean, I think that's the move. It seems like... Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The thing with LeBron is his legacy is not indestructible. It goes deeper than their records. And Dan and Clark's are backing me up on that one. I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody's comments. It's been great. I think you would take out AI here and put in LeBron. And if I put it to a vote, I'd probably lose that vote. So I hear you guys. I hear what you're saying. Ted Williams, we'd have to take out Jackie Robinson maybe and put in Ted Williams. I don't know. I'm leaving because of what Djokovic had to deal with, the negative PR that Djokovic. I mean, I could be really. You want me to be really? I could go in and put Kyrie up in here too. I could put if I'm really feeling the rage bait tonight, Chief. I put. Yeah, no, don't worry. Don't worry, I was kidding. It was a joke. It was a joke. I'm not feeling it that much. It's all love. It's, it's all love. But yeah, because of what Djokovic had to deal with and still coming out a champion and still being relevant, Federer is long gone. Nadal's gone. There's one of them still around. And yeah, he's the youngest, but I think that's a part of it. Like, that's why Jackie Robinson is on the list. What he had to go through. We're saying part of what, Chief, like, part of what we were saying is, like, part of being indestructible is, like, blocking out the noise. You know? So I will give LeBron credit for blocking out the noise. No. I will give LeBron credit for blocking out the noise. But true, but Chief, if you read the YouTube description, I mean, we're not only about what's happened on the field. Like, yeah, but like the story, like, I hear you. I mean, you're making good points. I'm not going to disagree wholeheartedly, but part of the, like, when you talk about legacy, you can't talk about, I don't know. When you talk about legacy, you talk about indestructibility. I think you have to put Jackie Robinson in there. I hear you that you're saying maybe that's not for on-field success, but yeah, I hear you, Chief. But like, the thing is, that's kind of why, ironically, you're getting to like the heart of why I'm doing this. Is because, like, sports is what unites people. Charles Barkley is a good one. It's just like this. I love Charles Barkley. I think part of it is like, yeah. It's just like sports are what unite people. I think they, and like the arguments you have around sports, they're like positive arguments. So that's what we're trying to do here. Have positive arguments. Like, yeah, I hear you, Chief. I hear you, but I'm sticking to my guns here. I'm sticking to my guns. What do you mean? I promised school. What do you mean, Gary Turner? I'll take out AI and like hold my nose and write LeBron. It's just like that is like physically hard for me to do, guys. It's actually physically hard for me to do. Like, I have AI highlighted and I was about to type LeBron for you guys, but I found that physically hard to do. But I'll muscle through it. Dan saying don't do it. Yeah, you don't have to, like, all right, Dan, you don't have to tell me twice, dude. You do not have to tell me twice, bro, to not do it. And so thanks for being here and back me up. Name unhighlighted. I think it's a good list. I mean, listen, Gary Turner, I love the comments. I really appreciate it. I think I've described in my own terms why I'm not putting LeBron on this list. And like, no hate or disrespect to LeBron, like, all-time great athlete. That is true. Chief, you bring up a good point. It's just, I mean, Iverson is like, he's that little, like, talk about, like, drive. That's what Iverson represents, is like drive. Yeah. I hear you, Chief. I hear you. But I still think Jackie Robinson has to be on this list. Maybe I'll take Michael Phelps out of there. Nobody say take Michael Phelps out yet. Lou Gehrig. I mean, why are these guys in here? Yager's in here because he played for just an insanely amount of time at such a high level in like such a grueling, demanding sport. That's a good one, Chief. Ted Chief making some good points up in here, dude. Chief making some good points up in here, bro. But like part of this stuff is bigger than, okay. So we're limited to 10 though here, guys. And I'm trying to be like, have not all one sport. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. But thank you guys so much for all the great comments. I mean, seriously. You guys would make better lists than I would. Ted Williams over Phelps or AI. Okay. We can put Ted Williams in there over. I think that, Dan, that's a very good point. Those are the two. Yeah. Ted Williams over Gehrig. I think so. I think that's a good call. I'm cool with that. And then it'd be like take out AI and put LeBron in there. But again, no, I think that like I had Lou Gehrig in there. Originally we had Cal Ripken and Lou Gehrig in there. I mean, obviously they're both in there for their durability and longevity. Now, yeah, I mean, honestly, like it's just like people are gonna get mad if I don't put LeBron in there. Maybe, I guess. I'm not trying to make people mad. This is like I'm not. I'm really not. I'm trying to make people happy and laugh. And then and leaving LeBron out might do that, but it probably wouldn't. So like maybe I should put LeBron in there. If I put LeBron in there over AI, I think everybody in this chat is happy. If I were to, except for me, except for me and Dan. I don't know, guys. I think it's a good list, though. I do think it's a good list. I mean, like, nobody's arguing with. No, I mean, we said Yager, Ted Williams, all-time baseballer. What do you mean himself, Chief? Yager, Williams, cool. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Exactly. Like, people were angry at the Trey Savage video I made. I'm like, how could you get? They're like calling Trey Savage names in the comments. I'm like, how could you guys get angry at like calling him a flash in the pan? It's like compared to Bob Gibson. It's like, I mean, I appreciate the comments, I do, and I think I pinned one of them, but like, yeah, you're right, Dan. That's a good point, and we're not trying. I mean, like I've explained, you guys here. That's why I'm here, not trying to make anybody angry. We're trying to have fun. Trying to have fun together, guys. Have some conversations that we wouldn't have without doing this. I know. I mean, I didn't even know that, Chief. I read that the other day. Or I might have even been today. Like, I had never even heard of him until, a few weeks ago or whatever. We made a video comparing him to Bob Gibson because he had like the most strikeouts or something in a game, in a World Series game since Bob Gibson. I mean, it was a pretty good video. It did pretty well. On Fridays, guys, we spin the wheel. I spin like 3 different content wheels. Like it picks a sport. It picks like a content within the content. Like for that one, we got Hitman. And then we do like a third wheel, which is like the angle that we do on the short. So that was cool. Like we spun those 3 wheels and came up with that Bob Gibson, Trey Savage short. It was pretty good. So check that out if you haven't already. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. You guys are the best. I'm leaving LeBron off. Leaving AI on. I think the list is as it is. So we're gonna do our inaugural top 10. But I think we'll just keep doing. We'll do one of these every week. We'll do like a top 10. Brady, Teddy Ball. All right, now I also share Big Papi, David Ortiz, legend status. He has made a couple appearances on our channel. He's due for more. So you really are just all Boston all the time. But you want me to put LeBron on this list? Like, that doesn't follow, dude. That doesn't follow. All right, well, I'm going to rank this as I see it. I think it's fine now. Maybe we put Teddy Williams up a little higher. Put him after Shaq. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, by all statistical measures, the best basketball player ever. All right, guys. So I'll make this short. We'll make this short, but maybe not live tonight. No, it's really not even close. It's really not. So Frank is backing me up, saying LeBron top 5 basketball, but Jordan obvious one. I agree. Maybe we put... My favorite is Allen Iverson. All time. Right now? I don't know. All time Allen Iverson, though. AI. Everybody knows it. T-Mac. Chief, check it out. I made a terrible T-Mac Vince Carter short last week. Maybe you'd like it. I don't know. I tried to make a T-Mac and Vince Carter throwback short. It was decent. I liked it, but T-Mac. Yeah, they work. I didn't even know that they were cousins till I started making that short. T-Mac was insanely good. What? Just growing up watching him? No, T-Mac and Vince Carter are cousins. Welcome in, salads. Salads. Appreciate the suggestion. We did have Mary Lou Retton on a prior incarnation of this list. Thank you for the suggestion. That was when the dunk contests was like mattered. That the dunk contest mattered at that point. Yeah, we took Mary Lou Retton off the list. I mean, this is really the most, I would say the only exact Dan, let's go. That's what we're talking about right here. That's why the question is like Jordan competed in a dunk contest, didn't he? You know, like Larry Bird was competing in the 3-point contests, you know? Dan, that's right on the money tonight, bro. Right on the money for why we are making this somewhat controversial, but not even that controversial take of putting Allen Iverson in this list over LeBron. Okay, well, I've talked about this, Chief. I just don't have, I guess, Ronaldo. I would put Ronaldo on here. I mean, I know Messi's still out there. You want Ronaldo and Messi on this list? Yeah, no, 100%. We're putting Mary Lou Retton would be on the list over Simone Biles if either of them were going to be on the list. But I don't know if either of them are going to be on the list. I'm okay with putting a soccer guy on here, but who comes off? AI? Zidane? I watched. Okay, Zidane. Neither are indestructible. You would say, but they're still playing. Like, aren't they? Like, they're like older than we are, Dan, aren't they? Messi and Ronaldo. But Zidane, guys, like his legacy. I mean, he has that headbutt though. Like, and that was one of the things I'm talking about being indestructible is not losing your cool, you know? And I know the Italian guy, Zidane. Sorry, is it Zidane? I'm saying Zidane. Is it Zidane? That's a good point, Dan. Dan making some great points, dude. Zinedine Zidane. Did I say it right that time? Let me know. But yeah, he's got that headbutt. He's got that headbutt. And that's like, I know the guy like was talking trash to him. But didn't he get a red card in that? And that was the World Cup final? And France lost the game? Like, didn't that happen? So it's like, you can't be on this list if that happened. Sorry, you might have had a great career otherwise, but it's like that's why Serena's off this list. You know, like Serena arguably would be on this list, but she had those moments where she was like yelling at the refs. Now these guys yelled at the refs too, but who's that? Who is Gennaro? I remember I was watching that game with the headbutt. I've never heard of. Is that a nickname for somebody? Is he on your Dan? You were what, a Milan guy, right? AC Milan? Was he on AC Milan? I don't know. I'm just guessing. Carlos Tevez. Wasn't he like the bulldog or something? This is like if I were taking a soccer test, I would just like I would need it to be multiple choice. Not gonna lie. I'm okay with putting a soccer guy on here. What about like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Oh. So who is this guy? Enlighten me. I'll Google him. I'll Google him. Gennaro. So he was AC Milan. I was right about that. He's the head coach of the Italian team. Okay. He started his career. Okay, he came. Okay. Yeah, you right, Chief. Hey, I'm allowed to be biased. I never said. At least you see my bias. Like I never said I'm unbiased. Just like you with your Brady hype chain. So Dan, I'll put Gattuso on here if you want. I mean, he came up from Perugia, which is one of the places I've actually been in Italy. I'm gonna get crap for not saying that right. In Umbria, Italy. That was his. Don't. Okay, I won't. Okay, I am the moderator of the list, but like the list isn't just me. It's not just me. Like as this chat demonstrates, I'm not the only one saying AI over LeBron. I'm not on my island there. I'm not out on there on that island alone. I got some support with me, which is huge. And they've like every time I've went to do it, they're like, "Nah, don't do it." So I haven't. I haven't done it. I haven't done it. False enemy. No. No. Yeah, I'm with you, Dan. No soccer play. It's like that was a good point you made earlier. It's like no soccer players from this era. And unfortunately, like that's why like I said, I haven't done as much soccer content. It's just like I didn't grow up on it like you guys did maybe. I just didn't grow up on it. So it sound fraudulent coming out of my mouth. But putting AI on that list does not sound fraudulent. Coming from me. Coming from me. But yeah, I will shout out General. Is that his name? General? Gennaro? Gattuso? Can't be saying that right, but yeah. I don't know. I think no soccer. I think Dan's right. No soccer players on the list, unfortunately. Unfortunately. So we got Jackie Robinson. We got Jackie Robinson, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Muhammad Ali, Shaquille O'Neal, Ted Williams, Michael Phelps. I'm with you, Dan. I'd back Messi and not Ronaldo if anything. I am not going to dunk from any free throw lines anymore. Never was able to dunk. No. No, not at all, Chief. Not at all. In fact, In fact, it's more an appreciation for like just the like being the first to do something. Like forget race. Like and then like what the implications of that beyond that. I mean, I guess it does. I mean, it does have to do with race, but it's not about that. I would say. All right, guys. So we'll put this. I'll put this video together. Yeah, but no, it's not. No, it's more celebration. I would argue it's more celebration. I would say because like now, like it's just a part of the history. I don't think so, Chief. I don't think so, dude. Cause like, plus it's like that's what everybody talks about. Why it was Jackie Robinson. You know, it's like it was personal qualities about him. Like he couldn't. It's 100% something intellectual, dog. You know that. Always intellectual. Now it's about the qualities that he had that like made him indestructible. I mean, imagine the criticism he had to go through and the hate, and he just blocked it all out and kept going. That's the It's like the consistency of it. Like he kept showing up. You know, that's part of being indestructible. Gennaro Gattuso. He's gonna be on the list. Maybe. Just kidding. Just kidding. I won't put Gattuso on there. I mean, an earlier version of this list had Andy Reid on it. Like, come on. That was. I mean, although I do think Andy is indestructible. I mean, looking at these stats, bro, I just encourage you to go look at the Jackie Robinson stats. They're really, really good. They're like really good. And he was a rook. Like he came up as a rookie as 28 years old in the major leagues. In the major leagues, I'd say I'd rather have Jackie, dude. I don't think Ichiro ever had the OPSs that Jackie had. I'll look that up right now. Yeah. Jackie Robinson had multiple seasons in the 900s in OPS, and Ichiro never did. So I don't even think that's not even controversial. We're putting Jackie Robinson, no doubt. I mean, Ichiro, shout out Ichiro. I got an Ichiro Suzuki rookie card, holographic. Frank and I have one of those. JJ 68. I don't know what you mean, Coob 98. Oh, Yager? Oh, Yager. Is he still? Is he still playing? We were talking about that earlier. If JJ 68 was still playing in Czechia. Heck yeah! I didn't know we were debating. Yeah, we were debating I didn't look into it because we've just been talking with this. Like we've been making this list. I didn't know. Like somebody said, like Dan said, like that he was still playing, or possibly like just retired. I didn't. He's still playing. He'll play. He'll play. Hey, then he'll play forever. Good for him. That's why he's on this list. So, Coob 98. What do you think about this list we've put together? We put together this list of top 10 indestructible athletes. Now, Yager, if you're a hockey guy, I don't know. I mean, Yager's our only hockey guy on this list so far. Taking some heat from having Jack. I mean, I guess I guess I get it, Chief, but yeah. I mean, like I said, Jackie's putting up multiple seasons in the 900s in OPS. Idra never did that. I don't think so. That would be a good thing to find, though. I don't think I've ever seen that. Yager's 53 right now. Jeez. Oh, so you're from Czechia. That's why the algo brought you here. Those two guys are baseball guys. Long time past baseball guys. Jackie Ryan, yeah, Dan, thank you. I I'm how do am I saying it wrong? Czechia? Czechia? I might be saying it wrong. No. You do not gotta apologize to me, dude. Nobody's ever gotta apologize to me unless you did something wrong. You do not gotta apologize to me. All right, Chief George Blanda. No, Dan, I don't think it's not referred to as. No, I know. I even remember we were doing that. Try to name every country on Earth. I wonder if I got that. It's not called the Czech Republic anymore. Alex Ovechkin actually maybe should be on this list, Chief. Now that you mention it, Chief, I'm not gonna play that because I'm not gonna play that right now. But I do. What about Ovechkin? I mean, he's still playing, is he not? It's just tearing your ears. How well? I'm sorry. At least I know where it. I mean, at least I know where it is on a map and can say it and knew and did. I would like to go there though. I would like to go there. It would be nice. It's probably. What time is it over there? Coob, thanks for joining. All right. We do not. One thing we don't do here is talk politics, as foreign politics included. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for joining us late at night. Prague is on our bucket list, dude. Dan, we gotta get out there, man. Prague on the bucket list. Where in the country? I don't want to say it again because I don't want to hurt your ears. But where in the country are you from? Are you able to go see Jaromir Jagr's team play live? Peace out, Chief. Have a good night, man. Well, what's the but? But what? He left us hanging there, Coob. All right, well, we get. It doesn't seem like our. Uh-oh. Yeah. Doesn't seem like our list is all that, like, I mean, yeah, there's like little bits, like we want some controversy here. You know? We can't just have no controversy. What up, Raul? Good evening, man. Dan with the deep cut soccer knowledge that I am lacking. So appreciate it, man. Deep cut soccer knowledge, dude. I'm going to start putting this video together, guys. I'll show you. I mean, we can leave the list on screen for now, but I'm just starting to put the video together. Just getting some clippage to put. I mean, I guess there's some controversy. I mean, Gary Turner showed up and was like, "What? No LeBron?" And then Gary Turner showed up, was like, "What? No LeBron?" Chief was all upset. I had Jackie Robinson up there. I get it. But no, I like listen. This is a list that goes beyond the sports field. Like, yeah, like we talk about sports, but it's okay to like veer beyond the sports field, but we're not like veering so deep. We're not like veering so far off the road that we're like gonna run into a ditch or anything. Like exactly, Dan. The order is gonna be debatable. Clearly, it's driven some debate. I mean, people got opinions about it, which is good. That's what we like that. Dan, the Flyers are losing? What happened? I started this stream. The Flyers were up 3-0. I just checked. They're down 4-3. The end of the third period. Or sorry, second period. All right, my bad. Second period, but still, what happened? Thanks for joining tonight, guys. We've been debating all day, really. All day, top 10 indestructible athletes. Yeah, we're going to take some shots where there's going to be some criticism, some accusations of bias, but like the receipts are live. We made this list live, so the receipts are there. If anybody wants to check on the receipts, they're there. I'm partial to Messi because I'm partial to Barcelona. That's my take. And Messi's in, yeah. That's my take. I would have put one of those guys on this list, but Dan cautioned me against it. No, I'll listen to him. I think you're right. Okay, so that's why. All right, I get it, Dan. I think I get your where you're coming from, and I'm with you. All right, so we got Yager, JJ68. We got JJ68. We got Iverson. I gotta get a Djokovic clip. Gotta get a Djokovic clip. Thanks for joining tonight, guys. We've had a good day today here. We've been talking about indestructibility all day. Driving it home. I'm myself attempting to become indestructible. I recommend it for everybody. It's tough. But like, I think it's worth it. And I think these guys that we have on this list, like, we can find some inspiration for our own lives in it. As sappy as that sounds. But I mean it. You guys know I mean it. What up, sheep? Interesting point, Dan. Indestructibility only comes in the intangible world. That is an interesting point. Dan, Messi's beloved though in Catalonia, a place after my own heart. So I'm not gonna hate on Messi. I don't hate on anybody. I try not to. I try not to hate on anybody. Try to spread the love, guys. That's what we're doing here in an ironic way. It's okay to be biased. I think it's okay to be biased. Everybody's biased. Everybody has their own biases. As long as you're not Zlatan. Now, I think Dan is going to hop right in on that, possibly. We'll see. Big time soccer convo going on in the chat with no soccer players on the list of the top 10 indestructible athletes. We've got a big time soccer convo going on, which is good. It's great. Thanks for joining tonight, guys. I appreciate it. Much love. All right, that's cool. Found the little clip I'm going to use for Djokovic. It's like after he won the Australian Open and he's just like mean mugs the crowd basically after he wins. It's like that. Yeah, that's why you're indestructible, bro. Butterbean? Who? Illuminate me? Enlighten me on Butterbean? Never heard of him? Welcome. Welcome in from Iran. Dan, exactly. Although Cal Ripken, we could have. Welcome in, Iman. We could have put maybe Cal Ripken on there. Maybe. I mean, although sounds great, man. Thanks for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Although remember, our boy Yamamoto just had a all-time indestructible game in the World Series just now. But obviously it's too early in his story to put him on this list, but maybe this endurance is making a comeback. That's what I thought was interesting with the Dodgers is they have a ridiculously high payroll. Yeah, they're they're the new Yankees. They buy everybody. But when it came down to it, I think it's coming back, Dan, because when it came down to it, Tiger Woods is not on this list, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Tiger. I wish Tiger's career ended up with him on this list. What's that dude's name? I just saw he was at the. I know what you're referring to, Sheep. I forget the guy's name right now. What up, Cyberdoof? I think it's making a comeback, Dan, because the Dodgers, despite having, and they baby their players in the regular season, it's just hopefully it makes a comeback for the regular season too. It's that's when all the player, all the fans, all the people can afford to go see the games and stuff, and then like they don't, like their best player. Okay. But yeah, I think it might be. I think the endurance, longevity might be making a comeback because like the Dodgers pushed their players in this World Series. Exactly. Nothing to no apologies, no apologies necessary. Exactly, Dan. That's another reason. Add it to the list. Add that to the list as to why LeBron is not on the list. Add it to the list as to why LeBron is not on the list. All right. So like I said, I'm in the background here gathering some clippage to make this video. Thanks for joining tonight, guys. You guys are the best. I really appreciate all these great convos we're having. Sharing this for my ideas, get my ideas out there. Send a positive message. Can do anything message become indestructible message, and have fun at the same time. Have a lot of fun. That's what we're trying to do here. Spread a message and have fun. And I think these stuff like this, making lists, debating sports controversy, that's fun for me. It's always been fun for me. Thank you guys for joining. It means a lot. All right. The, the way Djokovic just mean mugs. The way Djokovic just mean mugs. All right. Mean mugs the camera. I'll get that. I'll get CapCut up in here. We'll start making a CapCut. Top 10 indestructible athletes of all time. Yager's going to be 10. I guess he always wore 68. Put AI 9. What up, Elena? Welcome in tonight. Thanks for joining. How are you doing tonight, Elena? We're finishing. I'll go back to the notes. I just started to edit the video, but we've been making this. This is the updated top 10 indestructible athletes. Jackie Robinson, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Muhammad Ali, Shaquille O'Neal, Ted Williams. Yeah, I knew you would love seeing OGAI on the screen. Novak Djokovic, Allen Iverson, Jaromir Jagr. That's the list we ended up with tonight. Thanks for joining, Elena. And everybody here, really appreciate it. Thanks for all the support, guys. So it's a pretty solid list, Elena. What you missed, there were some people here earlier. The controversies are: 1, no soccer. I mean, 2, no women, but sorry, 1, no soccer. 2, they were up in here calling for LeBron, which had some good convo about that. I was and Dan was backing me up, basically. Dan and Clark's. It's not just about the on-field greatness, or on-court, in this case, greatness, which no doubt LeBron has plenty of greatness. So it's a larger conversation. So this one is not just. Anyway, so that's a little bit of the controversy. That's our list. Top 10 indestructible athletes in sports. We got Jackie, Michael Jordan, MJ, Tom Brady, Ali, Shaq, Ted Williams, Michael Phelps, Novak Djokovic, Allen Iverson, and Jaromir Jagr. So that's what we're just starting to cook up the video itself. Nothing to apologize for. So we're just starting to cook up this short, Elena, and everybody. So that's what we're doing here, guys. We make all of our sports content live on stream here at the Former Squad. Who is this? I've never heard of him. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Is that the bowling guy? Yeah, that makes this list into more of a parody, which we're trying to have fun, but he doesn't even scratch the surface. A bowler does not scratch the surface of this list. No disrespect to Pete Weber. Look at this. I think I got cap cut up. Look at the way. Look at the way Djokovic just straight up mean mugs. They do have a similar vibe, Elena. No, I know. No, I know the clip he's referring to. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if it fits with this. Look at the way Djokovic just mean mugs the crowd. This is after he wins the Australian Open. After he was like deported from the country a couple years prior. uh, just straight up mean mugs the crowd. I mean, that was a good suggestion. Navratilova is a good suggestion. I like that. I like that. I mean, but guys, we're not trying to rage bait anybody here. Remember? I'd at least not. I'm not. I'm not. Thanks for sticking around, Coob, Dan, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Martina Navratilova. I hope I'm saying that right. That would have been a good suggestion for this list. No doubt. And this is just, we're just starting this, guys. There's still a lot more to edit. A lot more to edit. We're going to get... We've already made a lot of progress tonight, believe it or not. So thanks for all your help, guys. Thanks for being a part of this. Yeah, I think you're right. Exactly. Like, I mean, listen, so that's why we've got so much content to cover, Coob. Is because, like, there are so many great stories out there. We're trying to tell these great, cool, uplifting stories. I think Martina Navratilova. We might get there eventually. We might not. We might not, but maybe we will. I'm not going to say definitively no. I'm not going, but not on this list, not tonight at least. But like exactly, like no, we're not, yeah. You hear what I'm saying, though, Coob? I appreciate the suggestion. All right, got a good Michael Phelps clip to use. Well, thanks for joining tonight, guys. This is officially our most watched live of all time. So I really appreciate all the help and all the support. Thanks for being here, guys. It means a lot. Exactly. No bad idea. Everything's food for thought. I mean, coming up with stuff that we wouldn't be able to come up with on our own. So, Dan, we're up to 187 views tonight. We've had as many as 13 people here live at once. We got 9 people right now. Shout out to all you guys. They're like, they're swiping away as I'm calling them out, but I really appreciate everybody being here. I do. So I'm staying on until we get 200 views on the live, which is nuts for us. Nutty. But thank you guys. Nutty. But we'll keep going, guys. We'll keep going. Don't worry. Ain't giving up yet. I know, bro. I mean, dude, Dan, no, bro. I feel like you brought a lot of momentum here, man. I appreciate it. All right, I got a clip of Michael Phelps in here somewhere. I just grabbed it. I think this is a pretty good list. And this is like an old-fashioned Sports Center top 10. Eileen, I was thinking like, honestly, I was thinking like something. No, I'm not thinking of a song yet. I'm just trying to get I haven't thought of a song yet. No, but good suggestion. I was thinking maybe Impact Effects. Maybe like something chill and Impact Effecty. I don't know. Something chill and Impact Effecty. If you guys, if that means anything to you guys. No, but like, I'm gonna. You want another shot of Phelps? Well, I had another shot, but it's just like too. It's too wide. You want a different shot? Like, I was gonna do this one, but like it's a little bit of a widescreen. Like here he's like holding up number 1. But we'll have to like blur the background somehow. You know, he's like, bring it on. And I think that's after he became the most decorated Olympian of all time. I'm going to watch some old. I'm going to. Before we. That is food, Clark? No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, Clarks. I didn't mean to make fun of you. I know, I know, I know. I know what you meant. I got it. I got it. Um, that's good, Clarks. But the deal is with this is it's like widescreen. It's like I'm gonna have to blur the background, which is fine. Or maybe I'll do. Anyway, I am gonna watch a couple old fashioned like sport, like how the top 10 used to be. You know, like I might try to drag up some like a top 10 from like some random top 10. Who knows? Draw some inspiration from it. I don't think we're not going to finish this short tonight, but we got a long way towards making it, no doubt. So guys, we're on live every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. And then again at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Thanks for joining tonight, guys. And we're going to add some, like, might as well do it right now. Like top 10. I don't love that. I don't hate this styling though, actually. I don't hate the styling. The top 10 indestructible athletes. I don't know. We'll find one we like. We'll find one we like, guys. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm trying. I'm looking for like a template that kind of matches that old school vibe. I don't think this one is it. No, I have. I've gotta. I've still gotta listen to that, Raul. I still gotta listen to that song. Shout out Stuart Scott. Shout out all the days of watching top 10 highlights. You knew you were having you knew it was time to get up and do something if you saw the highlights twice, in one sitting, because they would do the top 10 at the end of every hour, and then you would watch SportsCenter for the rest of the hour, and then you'd watch the top 10, and you're like, all right, maybe it's time to go. Elena knows Elena, you know what I'm talking about, Elena? I'll listen to it, Raul. I will. But yeah. Throwback to those days where it's like you watch SportsCenter for like an hour and 10 minutes because you see the top 10. You're like you're waiting the whole time to watch the top 10. Exactly, Dan. This is when you could physically do it, when it was physically possible. It might not be physically possible anymore. It might not be. But when you could do it, it was all about the top 10. The top 10 was the best part of the show, in my opinion, when ESPN was watchable. I know. It's funny, though. One thing, guys, our channel gets a decent amount of views from people who search ESPN, which I take that as a compliment. I mean, obviously we cover sports, but we're trying to be what ESPN was. They shuttered our version of ESPN. Our version of ESPN lives here now. Not top 10. Bro, wow. Forgot about it's even they had all these amazing they were such a they had it all. They had it all. Yeah, I hear you, Coob. That's one of the difficulties, bro. Is Juliet. What's good, Juliet? Yeah, we'll do that. The Stuart Scott, exactly. Shout out Stuart Scott, R.I.P. There's a pretty. I'll send you guys a link somehow. There's a pretty good guy on Instagram who all he does is he does impact effects of. He does impact effects of low lights plays, if that makes sense. He highlights the low lights of the week. He does a great job at it. It's not my lane, not our lane, but the guy does a great job at it. It's basically a not top 10 breakdown, but just on one play. I'll try to find his profile. He does a really good job with it. Guys, I'm thinking we are going to call this stream at 9:30 tonight, so we'll stick around for another 10 minutes. Yeah, so that's cool. That's really what we're trying to do here, man. It's because and now listen, I am guilty of using some of the same songs. It's just because they're such bangers, but you're right, though. We got to step outside of the algo. We got to step outside of the algorithm because that's how we break the only way to break the algorithm is to step and walk outside of it. So that's what we're trying to do here. You see that long walk done live. You see that long, lonely walk done live here, which is it's not so lonely anymore, is it? Not so lonely. So thank you guys. Thanks for a great night tonight. Solidified our top 10 indestructibility list. Got a good start on making that short. Guys, I'll have that football short out soon. Don't you worry. Didn't post anything today? What? It's a weekday. We didn't post anything? It's okay. It's okay. We'll probably post something tomorrow. It's all right. Almost nobody on YouTube is as prolific as we've been recently. I'd be hard pressed to find anybody. But thanks for all the support, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you watching and helping drive this conversation that we're having. Elena needs a... No, I got you, Coob. Elena, we all need a dopamine fix. I tried to give us a dopamine fix, but like as Coob was saying, our last short probably didn't do great because that song is like uber popular on YouTube, in a billion shorts these days. So that's on me. I mean, obviously that's on me. I could have used a better song. But this short will be out soon for a nice little dopamine boost. We'll have our football midseason breakdown out as well. Definitely before the week's football games start. So before, like Wednesday or Thursday. We're going to be live again tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Nice little 12-hour break here, 12 hours from now. We'll think about making not top 10s in the future. We'll see where the convo goes. Now, normally we do previews on Wednesdays, but we kind of already did previews this week, so we'll see where we go. Teddy Ballgame. Ted Williams. Going to be hard to find it. Going to be hard to find a Ted Williams video. Gonna be hard. But we'll manage it, guys. We'll manage it. It'll just be like a second long clip. Yeah, it's just, dude, it's hard. It's like, it is hard for these. It's like, because when you start making like a playlist of songs that you want to use, it's like, I hear you. It's hard to do your own thing. That's why we like making impact effect shorts here. Gordie Howe. Gordie over Yager, Dan? Do you think he's guts in over Yager? I mean, the guy Coob is out there gonna go watch Yager play this week or something. Just kidding, but you think Gordie over Yager? I mean, we can still make that change. But yeah, that's kind of why we like using impact effects and not only songs, because then we like make our own audio profile for the short, if that makes sense. We make our own audio profile, like using the sounds that CapCut gives us. All right, guys. Well, we started out tonight talking about like some football trades that went down. The Colts are going all in. We got inaugural. Let me get. Oops. Let me get the inaugural rankings are out. Good for him. Have a good one, Raul. Frank would say about what? Gordie? Indiana Paper Tiger or not? I would say. I mean, I haven't watched any Indiana games, but Gordy or Yager. He'd probably say Gordy. I'm almost certain he'd say Gordy. Almost certainly. But all right, guys. I'm gonna say my goodbyes now. You guys are the best. You're the very best. Love you guys. Thanks for all the help. Thanks for making these videos with me. Thanks for sticking around, helping, having these great conversations. I hope everybody has a great rest of your night. I'll be back on live tomorrow morning, 9:30. And we'll keep going. We'll keep pursuing indestructibility. But I promise, no indestructible conversations tomorrow. I'm done talking about no indestructible conversations tomorrow. We might go completely the other direction. But I really appreciate all the comments, all the help, all the support. You guys are the best. So I hope everybody has a great night, and we will talk tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.